Gamarjoba. Dear students, today it's my pleasure to introduce you our instructor Ivaylo Marzev. Hello, Ivaylo.
Hello.
He will be leading our course for computer-aided design, and today you will be able to learn more about his experience, overall information about the course, and the certification benefits. Ivaylo, tell our students more about yourself, your experience, and how many years have you been working in IT industry?
My name is Ivaylo Marzev. I'm certified mechanical engineer. I have 21 years professional experience, and last 15 years I'm working for company SpaceCAT. My company has been helping engineers and production companies in Bulgaria since 1996. It's more than 25 years on the market. We have a lot of experience in design, manufacturing, digital simulations, product lifecycle management, process simulations, 3D printing of metal, 3D scanning, reverse engineering, and other disciplines of working of our market. We are solution partner of Siemens for a portfolio of PLM and CAD, CAE, CAM, and lifecycle management. We are partner of Siemens for more than 20 years. Personally, I'm responsible for implementation and technical support for NX-CAD and NX CAE for Bulgarian market.
Can you tell us what does CAD engineer do? Why such role exists today?
Every product that you see everywhere around you is have some design and manufacturing history. Every product starts with idea, and mechanical engineer used CAD softwares to create this idea into the 3D model. And after that, his colleagues from manufacturing produce the tools that create these products. Everything from mobile phones to cars to ships to spaceships, everything starts from idea. And the field that ideas become real products start with the CAD software. It's very important for the industry.
And what are companies that need such kind of specialists?
Every company that produce unique products that must create some that must convert ideas to product need to use software like this. Every company that start from idea. Every company. I mean that if your company create something different than usual products, every time when you start from scratch, from idea, you need this translation from idea to real product. The digital age. It's if you want to in this digital age, if you want to be more attractive on the market, it's not enough to use pencil and paper to create your idea into some real project. Mm-hmm. In this digital age, you must start from something to create your digital model.
I have seen For example, when you make interior design at your home, you invite a company that create this design before anything is created physically, so you can feel completely, you get a real look and feel what will be done.
Yes, yes, of course.
This is just an example that probably everybody has seen around him.
Yeah, everything that is all around us. Maybe the cars is good example, because cars start in the head of main designer of this car, and in the previous times, designers use models from I don't know the name, but they use sculpture that create the model from natural materials. Yes, but now from idea to real creation, everything is happening inside the virtual environment, of starting with CAD software, going through the software of simulation, going through the manufacturing software, and everything is going through the virtual environment. And the money that companies spend for prototypes in this early stage is very low as amount. After only the first prototypes are real physical models. Everything is virtual. And CAD software is the beginning of this process of creation of automobile.
According to your personal observations, what is the demand for such kind of professionals?
I think that first, our courses give very strong professional knowledge in this area, in the computer-aided design. And this means that the person that take a part of these courses must be first people with professional knowledge in mechanical. They must be mechanical or manufacturing engineers. And the main, but for me, the main thing that they must have, they must seek to become a better specialist in this area. When they have experience, or they work as engineers, or they have education of mechanical engineers, they must have need to be better specialists. But of course, they must have mechanical education. They must have knowledge in theoretical mechanics. They must have knowledge in material science. They must have knowledge in standards of creation of technical documentation. These things that university give them as a base. I think that it's enough.
Can you tell us a bit more details about the course? What topics will be covered, and what practical exercises will include?
Okay, I will share my screen and show you something about software and something about our training. Okay. Okay. This is my screen. I will. Okay. First, NX as a software is high-end level software built on the most modern architecture of any world CAD and CAM solutions. vision of Siemens is to deliver world-class solutions for every customers to enhance development and manufacturing process and results of your design. NX have integrated a huge number of associative tool sets from product design and sheet metal through tool design and manufacturing to special automotive tool sets, aerospace, aircraft, ship design. NX is not just pick and click software. NX is a concentration of industry-based workflows and knowledge from thousands of experts from all around the world. And here I will prepare some short movie about it. Our training course starts with creation, orient, and editing of sketches. Our students learn how to define correct profiles with lines, curves, arcs, and points. I will show him how to use dimensions and geometric constraints for correct orientation of curves and profiles. They will learn how to orient planes, vectors, and additional components for sketch prepositioning. We will learn techniques of modeling of different type of models, cylindrical, prismatic parts, and we use extruding and rotating of sketch profiles. We will use the Boolean tools for uniting or subtract solid bodies. We will see how to define and orient different type of holes and threads, how to define the and orient pockets, blends, chamfers, and other additional design elements inside our project. We will learn how to create patterns of geometry and features. I will show him how to modeling thin wall parts, shells, and ribs that is typical for plastic parts. In the course, we learn techniques of assembly modeling and correct positioning of components in visual environment. We will see how to investigate clearance between components, how to find the collisions between components, like in this case here, and how to edit your geometry to prepositioning components in correct position. We will see techniques of creation and editing components inside the visual environment of assembly, working with single components inside all the assembly geometry unit. We will work with large assemblies, and we see techniques to use these large assemblies to find our components inside these large assemblies. Here you can see we can work with synchronous technology to create very fast editing and reuse chosen modeling elements. We can edit models quickly and accurately without losing the design intent. We'll see how to use the synchronous technology as a single part and in the assembly structure, and see how to other components inside the assembly structure will change too in my changes inside the single parts. At the end of the course, we'll learn principles of creation of drawings and technical documentation, how to create dimension sets, and any other additional elements in the correct technical documentation. We will see two techniques of product manufacturing information module and how to use it in drawings. Okay, and I will show you some project that we will work inside our training. Here is one assembly with a group of components. We can edit these components. We can change something inside these components. We can see here very fast changes of angles of positioning of this element here. Okay, you can see I have 3 holes here, and here I can very fast change the number of these components here to 5. And after that, I very fast change my model like this. Of course, this training will finish with drawing and technical documentation. Now I change the position of these 3 components here, update my drawing, and see very fast how my drawings change because my 3D model changed too. Okay, this is the part of our training. We start with some components as a base of this training. We continue through creation of assemblies and finish our course with creation of technical documentation of this example of our training.
This looks very interesting. I study also mechanical as an engineer, and know how long it was to create without computers. For example, this detail that we see at the moment. This just for drawing this one, traditional engineer may spend a lot of time. Okay, from your point of view, why should our Georgian students apply for this course? What will be the benefit for them?
Benefits of the course. After students finish our course, our students will be familiar with these techniques of creation and edit these solid models that I show you. They will be familiar with adding and repositioning components in assembly structure. They will be prepared how to using model data, history of the features and parametric logic of their models. It's very important because if you take models from other projects, you can easily edit this project and create your projects from different base if you know the logic of this creation. A synchronous technology that I show it will give our students possibility to manipulate and edit models from different softwares, different CAD softwares. If they have some experience with different softwares in the university or in their regular work, they can use NX as a platform that step one level up. They can use this NX software to change their projects that create in other softwares. And this is very good as a technique of work. And they see all these things and have a right right possibilities to do this, right workflow to do this.
What international certificate will our students get after successfully passing the exam?
Siemens have here. Siemens have one platform for NX CAD design certification. After we will finish the course, this is the final step to pass the exam in this Siemens certification program. I will prepare every student that take a part of our course to pass this CAT exam, and they will take this international certificate. This is their prize for their hard work in the time of the training.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell a bit more about the exam? What kind of exam is this?
This is the practical exam. There is questions that they must modeling something and measure some distance or the weight of their models, and after that they must put in the form right result of their work. This is mainly practical, not theoretical, practical questions about our work in time of training. These certificates are most important because taking this certificate, this means that our students assimilate correct design techniques and practices for working with these professional softwares. These practicals are universal standards of working with CAD softwares all over the world. And when they take these certificates, this means that they can work cooperative, or that they must use cooperative, work cooperative with the best professionals all over the world. They will speak the correct world's technical language. This is the proof that they can speak this universal technical language. I can hear you.
Yes, sorry. Can you tell us a bit more about the difference between computer-aided design and computer-aided engineering? What is the difference?
Computer-aided design is the first step of creation of the virtual prototype of some product. Computer-aided engineering is next, or some of next steps. Computer-aided engineering is virtual testing of our design. If we create something as a product, we must test this product before we start to produce it. If we create some engine shaft, like in my example before, we must taste it before we use it in real car. And the taste the taste before is to produce this shaft and use the laboratory to use it with with loads to see what's happening with this shaft. Is this shaft is correct for work? But now in the digital age, we use the software for this. When I use the CAE software for computer-aided engineering, I can use my shaft, put on it loads, and see what's happening with my shaft before I create it physically. This is something like test of my CAD design before I create real physical prototype. and I can see and I can find problems or overweight or something that I don't want to see in my final design. I can check my design in this early stage, and I can change my design seeing CAE results. And after I finish my design, I have better design without creation of very expensive prototypes. Better design without.
So we see that using computer-aided engineering is one of the reasons and the how the current production can be done faster and cheaper than the production in the past. I can see that the engineering take a huge role in this optimization by saving a lot of time and also a lot of cost of producing prototypes, just to know that they are weak in one of the elements.
Yes, yes.
Yes, now it's a bit clear. And in your opinion, how a certification in the design will help our students in their professional career?
I think that this certificate prove that they already have right correct technical language and workflows, because when you we know that in the university have only base of the university, the students take only base of their knowledge in any directions. What I mean, they have a base for good practices to create good design. They have a basis for good practices to create technical documentation. But in industry, when they start working somewhere, their experience lead him, and when the years after years, they have good experience and good practice to work anything that they start as a design. And in these courses, they have years of this knowledge as a teaching. This is very specific and strong trainings. It's not like university trainings. This is very strong trainings about best practices all over the world. And taking this certificate, this is their proof that they speak correct technical language for short time, for very, very short time. This is the main idea, that they must take a part of courses like this.
Mm-hmm.
This spent him years of self-training or experience, really.
Okay. And what job positions are suitable for specialists who just complete this kind of trainings?
Any type of designers that need to take some steps upper to go some steps to everyone that designed and want to be better specialist in his works. Every designers, manufacturing specialists, technologists, every engineer, mechanical engineer that creates something new, that must create his ideas into the 3D models and after that into the physical products.
Yes, usually this is some CAD/CAM design in the name.
Yes, yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Designers, industrial designers, manufacturing engineers, technologists.
Can you share your story? When you are in beginning of your career, how you start with CAD/CAM, how you learn? Do you have any certification in your career path?
Yes, I'm starting with as technologist. It's something like preparing of manufacturing. This is my education, and I start with huge factory as engineer. I will prepare on paper. I create on paper sketches for manufacturing areas. I take the design and create sketches, and people on the machines create our products. And after that, I find the 3D softwares and change my work to going here in SpaceCAD company. And here my point of view becomes very huge, because I start working with top world softwares as NX, as Solid Edge, as CAE software, manufacturing, and anything from Siemens. And I start working especially with NX and have 15 years experience till now. And I see that I work on very low level. After I see this world-class software, my possibilities to create new things becomes very huge. I see how any industrial world all over the world, in USA, in Europe, works, how German companies create cars, French companies, Japan companies create cars, and this is the top of softwares. And I'm a part of all this from 15 years, and I know that everyone that start working with this software see how easily can see can create very huge view around him. There are many YouTube videos how to work with softwares, and if you search it, you can see how many possibilities give you this software.
I can share some word about history of Ivaylo company. Ivaylo is based in city of Kazanluk. This is area in Bulgaria where a lot of production manufacturing facilities exist, mainly mechanical metal manufacturing facilities. they're producing various companies. They're producing pneumatics, various engineering mainly with metals. So this place has a huge and long traditions in the design. So there is not strange that Ivaylo is focused on mechanical engineering, and then later continuing his development as a mechanical design engineer. And how our training is organized, we prepare for every student remote access to a powerful computer with all the software installed in it. Anyway, we recommend that students have access to its own computer with to have his install evaluation version of this software. It is software that can consume a lot of power. You see how complex how complex was the design and how easy it was moved, changed. So we recommend that students have access to own computer with some power specification. But in case that you don't have a good computer, we provide to every student access remote control solution, access to such powerful computer, so that you can play and you can study this complex technology. And we recommend all students to participate in the class sessions, to do the tasks and assignments that our trainers do them. And Ivaylo, after this training ends, what are the recommendations from you to our students? What should be their next challenge?
If they want, they can be better and better finding some materials of their growing with CAD software. But if they have additional interest in this area, I will lead him to choose some of our trainings for computer-aided engineering and computer-aided manufacturing. This is the additional part of their growing, working with this kind of softwares.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Ivaylo, for taking time to join us today and share your vision and experience with our students. We hope that today's interview will help our audience to make a better decision whether this course is suitable for their career development or not. See you again.
Thank you.
February.
See you again. Bye.
In February, our all trainings will start. And dear students, don't forget to apply for desired courses before December 30. And also, we will have a pre-selection assessment, which will be held in the week of 10 of January, when all students will submit some assessment. So see you soon, and goodbye.
Bye.